What is up, YouTube? It is a wonderful day in Houston, Texas. I'm gonna try to show you guys how to do the cold air intake swap on the Mustang ecoboost here. So first, let's start off with removing the stock air box here. Then we'll make our way to removing the tube over here. So you can see I have the plug over here for that homemade blow-off valve, which is, I recommend doing this. Makes basically the blow-off noise without buying a blow-off. You just go to Home Depot and get one of these door plugs, and you should be good with that. Little homemade mod there, and we'll get right back to it. Don't forget to remove these little clips right here. Got one here, and the mass airflow sensor, which I already disconnected. All right, once we've removed the stock air box, make sure not to lose these plugs because they will go back into the Roush cold air intake. We're gonna make our way here. We're gonna have to disconnect this hose right here. I don't know if you guys see that one. Get a better angle. All right, so now that we got the stock air box off, we can make our way here. I don't know if you can see it there. Gonna have to remove this one right here. Once we remove that, we gotta loosen up this clamp. These two clamps right here that go with the, so you can see that right there, they go with the turbo, and I'll get back with you guys when that is off. All right, now that we got all the components out of here, I want to remind you guys that for the Roush cold air intake, you're gonna have to remove these three little plugs. All right, so one of them goes here. You just pop it out with your finger there, and then there's another one that goes here, and then one that goes here. You're gonna reinstall those on that new Roush cold air intake. You're gonna put the rubber grommet here. I think this one already had one. I bought that one used. Then you're gonna get this big one, pop it right there. And then this metal one, see, will go right there, but this one already has it. So, there's the cold air, there it is. I'll get back with you guys to put the cold air intake back in. You just repeat the same steps and we'll see how she sounds. All right, so once I put this here, we try to align the inner tube with the stock bumper intake. Tying down this bolt again. Plug in this plug if you disconnected it. And then we gotta take off the clips for that plug. And then we gotta bring this one back over here. Bring in the sensor from the stock intake tube, pop the sensor back in here and plug it up. And now we just gotta install the tube work. All right, so once we got the tube back on there, tying down this clamp again, you know, I did when you took it off. Make sure it's real tight, give it a good tug, see if it doesn't come loose. And then you plug in this plug right here again. Make sure it's sitting well, because it comes off easily. And there you have it. The Roush cold air intake is in the car. Now let's see how she sounds like.